my name is Bernice and you're watching At Home with Bernice. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again on another one of my videos. For those of you that are new, go ahead and press that subscribe button at the bottom. I would love to have you. Yes, today I'm in my bedroom. The lighting is so much better in here. I do apologize, I'm not in my kitchen yet. The lighting is really bad, but I will go ahead and try to give you guys really good lighting as best I can in the kitchen today. So let's go ahead and start with what I'm making today. As you probably already know, you saw the title of the video. I'm making beef birria. Normally birria is made from goat meat, but I don't like the smell or the taste, so I always make mine with beef. I hope you guys will enjoy, and let's go ahead and start with all our ingredients. Go ahead and leave me any of your comments of how you make your birria, or if you like any recipe that you would like me to make, go ahead and give me some of that feedback and comments of what you might want me to make. Maybe there's a recipe you're trying to find, or anything you would like to see me make for you. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and jump on to our ingredients. Okay, and then you're gonna need about 8 to 10 of the California dried chili pods. And I like the stemless ones, but about 8 to 10, also depending on how many or how much birria you're gonna be making. 8 to 10 of the stemless guajillo chili pods, and if you can't find stemless, all you have to do is remove the stem. 8 to 10 New Mexico chili pods. And here are the spices that I'm gonna use for my birria. 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, about 15 peppercorns, whole, 5 cloves. I have approximately 8 garlic cloves, and 2 bay leaves. And the bay leaves I'm not gonna blend with the rest of the spices and the chilies. I'm going to be adding that directly to the pot with the meat. And then you want to use salt and pepper to taste. But I'll show you how much salt approximately I add to my birria, just because it is going to be steaming for quite a few hours, so a lot of the salt does steam out. So I do add quite a little extra salt there. I'll show you. The type of meat that I used is a chuck roast, and this is 5 pounds. It all depends on how much you're making. I'm making for a family of about 6 with some leftovers, because I want to have leftovers of this, of course. But depending on how much you're gonna want to make. But this is 5 pounds. And once again, it's the chuck roast. These next 2 ingredients are optional. It's cilantro and then some onion. And I'm gonna be dicing my onion very finely. And same thing with the cilantro. And all I'm using these 2 ingredients for are for garnishing your plate after your birria is done. And I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. What you want to do with your dried chilies is you want to fill up a bowl with hot water, and you want to let them soak in the hot water up to the rim of the bowl. You want to fill it up, and you want to let your chilies soak for about 30 minutes or until they're really soft. And you're able to blend them. So about 30 minutes is what I've left mine. To the blender, I'm going to add all my dried chilies that are sitting in my bowl, and then I'm also going to add all the spices that I just showed you on my plate here. To the blender, I'm going to add all the chilies that have been sitting in my bowl. I'm also going to be adding at this point to my blender with my chilies all my spices except for the bay leaves. I'm also going to add a couple of capfuls of distilled vinegar, and I'm just going to use the cap that comes on the vinegar bottle. And then I'm just gonna fill up the blender with water, and I'm just gonna fill it up about that much. I don't want it to overflow. And then I'm gonna blend. And then you want to add enough salt to make sure it doesn't steam out. I'm gonna eyeball it, but I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of salt. Freshly ground pepper. And I'm going to strain our chili mixture into our meat. And if it's a little thick like that, what you can do is you can add a little bit of water and then just grab a spoon to help you. Okay, and then this is what you don't want in your sauce, so I've gone ahead and strained it all. I've also added a total of about 5 cups of water to make sure it's fully strained, and also to allow some water for the meat to cook. So now that all our sauce is strained and our meat has been salted, I'm going to add both of the bay leaves, and I'm going to cover my pot with aluminum foil to make sure most of the steam stays in the pot. There's my bay leaves. Then you want to add some aluminum foil. Along with the lid. At this point, I'm going to leave the meat cooking for 3 hours, just until it's tender and I'm able to shred it. And I'll show you what that looks like. After 3 hours, I'm just going to open up our pot. And I'm going to take some of the meat and I'm going to put it in a bowl just to taste it, to make sure that it's cooked. And the meat is so soft and tender, and it's so easy to shred. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the pot and I'm gonna let the meat rest for about 10 to 15 minutes before I start shredding it. Okay guys, and then this is my finished product. This is birria, and I've just sprinkled some cilantro and onion to it. And then also I just added some of the juice of where it boiled, serving it with just some basic white rice and some avocado for more flavor. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked my video and you guys are going to make this recipe for your families. Go ahead and press that subscribe button once again if you're not already subscribed, and leave me your comments of maybe what would be your favorite recipe or what you would like to see a video on. Thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you in the next video.